what is the current status of like affordable broadband for people in our area?
Well, if you listen to the providers, AT&T, Verizon, Spectrum, the big names, right? If their story will be, oh, we cover 99% of America or 99.1% of America. Well, technically that might be true, let's say from a cellular standpoint, but getting a half a bar or 1 bar of data someplace isn't sufficient, right? So yeah, your signal might reach there, but it's really not practical to use. So the reality that we see, and so for our example, in our school district that I work for, we surveyed our student body before the school started because of COVID, right? Because we're going to have some remote learners and most of them are in school, but we have many remote learners. And there's always the risk that, there's another flare up and now we have to go completely remote.
Right.
Well, what do you do with the student population that has no broadband, right? Completely isolated. So they have to put in a lot more effort than others do, the students who have it available to them. So from the survey of our student body, it's about 10% of the families who do not have broadband, right? So that's a pretty significant number.
Yeah.
Now, why don't they have broadband? Well, some of it's affordability, right? They simply just can't afford it, or they choose not to spend the money on that. They have other priorities, but still comes down to an affordability standpoint. And others, they have the money, but just no access. Right? They live remote enough that they don't have access. So that's tragic for not just an educational level, but from somebody who wants to run a business from home, and also from a telemedicine standpoint, right? So with my physician during this COVID event, I've done a couple of telemedicine on my phone, right? So, hey, show me that rash. I didn't have a rash, but with the camera, you could do that.
Yeah.
Right? So that's really from an educational standpoint, which is my narrow field of view at the present day. It's about 10%. So I don't know if that extrapolates to the population as a whole. My guess would be probably somewhere between 5 and 10%. So
yeah, that's 5 and 10% people without any internet access, saying that they're not going to get that. I mean, at my house, I get internet access, but in order to do a Zoom call, I have to go into town to do it. And I think that's kind of a crazy thing, but knowing that there are statistics for specific schools, I think it'd be really interesting to learn more about in those other areas and then broaden our field of view with that.